It really is probably the most painful part of a breakup when you see someone that you were still attached to in a relationship with someone else. They post it on social media, you hear about it. Oh, it's horrible. It's really the bit that we dread the most, isn't it? It really says, okay, they really don't care about me, they've moved on. So if this happens too soon, first of all, good luck to that person, because they've just literally taken themselves to another relationship, clearly haven't spent any time reflecting or healing themselves. So they've essentially brought themselves and all of their unhealed stuff to the relationship. So that's one thing that you can know. And the other thing is that you're doing the work on you to heal, to actually process your emotions. You're doing the grieving, which actually really does put you in a much better situation. Okay, down the road, this likely will backfire for them when this relationship ends and that relationship ends and another one ends. And then they can actually face the consequences of their actions and reflect and wonder, okay, what's going on with me if I'm the common denominator? I've actually had so many clients who years down the line are in this situation and now wanting to heal because they have seen a pattern in their relationships over and over and over again, and they've been asking themselves the same questions, and then they go, hang on, maybe I'm something to do with it. Right? So if they've moved on really fast, I mean, it's kind of good news for you in a way, because they clearly haven't done any work and they're in avoidance. They're trying to escape from the difficult feelings of a breakup, because breakups, no matter who you are difficult, even if you're the one who did the ending and the finishing of it. So the other thing to remember, if they seemingly are giving this other person everything that you wanted, this is really painful, and it puts your ego into a state of, ego death, isn't it? It's essentially an extremely painful experience where the place that you were trying to get validation and acceptance and approval is no longer available, because you're essentially going to ask yourself, well, if they're getting everything that I wanted, what was wrong with me? It must be me. And that's not true. It's simply not true. It's not your fault. It's not you. But it actually gives you this amazing opportunity to release the need for someone else's approval for you to feel good enough. And sometimes these lessons in life, they have to hurt. It takes something. And this might be that beautiful opportunity that you've needed, that we all need. And the sooner we get it in our life, the better, honestly. So if you're going through this now, know that as painful as it might be, it's really, really for your benefit. It forces you to look within. It forces you to give permission to yourself to love, to live without needing someone else's approval or acceptance. It forces you to look within for the permission to love yourself. Because often, if you think about it, we think that we want to be loved, but actually what we want is permission to love ourselves. Because no one is jumping into our body to make us feel anything, are they? They're just validating us so that we can feel good enough. When someone is really nice to us and they accept us and they give us all this attention, what they're basically saying is, I accept you and I like you as you are, and I like you the way that you are. And what that does is it makes us feel good about ourselves. So what we have to do in these situations is we have to be that voice within. We have to give ourselves permission to feel good about ourselves. We have to start in this inside place so that for the rest of our life we can carry that knowing, where we didn't get it, where we didn't internalize that truth when we were growing up because we didn't get that reflection. Often we experience these painful things in relationships to give us the opportunity to really start to look on the inside and cultivate this knowing that we can carry into all of our relationships. So where you're getting the opportunity to do this and they're not, they will experience that pain in a different way later. And that's not to wish ill of them, but it really is to say, this is how it goes. Like when we don't take the time to grieve, to heal, to process, It doesn't go away. It just gets pushed down and then erupts later. So wherever you're giving yourself the massive gift of taking the time to slow down, and I mean really slow down. It can take time. Sometimes I hear people say, it's been 3 months and I'm still so upset. Or it's been 6 months and I'm still grieving. I don't understand it. Only 6 months. You invested your whole heart into this person. You put so much time and energy and love and care into this relationship. You spent hours and hours and hours thinking about it, thinking about how it could be better, how it could work, how you could get through to this person. It takes time. So give yourself the grace, the time, the patience to know that wherever you are right now in this journey, however painful it might be, you will get to the other side of this. And it will be better, it will be clearer, you'll be wiser, you'll be stronger, and you won't have avoided it. Not like they have. And you've got to kind of, question who the person is that they're in a relationship with too. Because if they are giving seemingly everything that you wanted to the other person, then likely they've attracted someone who is running in a way. Because that might feel safer, particularly if they were showing up as avoidant and you know that about them. Then they've probably attracted someone who is a little bit more difficult to open up to communicate with. That's a bit more of a challenge, right? And you didn't want to be that person. You're an open-hearted, loving, beautiful soul who wanted deep connection, vulnerability, honesty, right? And unless you wanted to be less than you are, that relationship wasn't right for you, right? So I hope this gives you a bit of peace, a bit of understanding, and I hope it makes you feel really, really proud of yourself for processing what you're processing right now. You will thank yourself for it. And so in a way, this is a message from your future self to say, keep going. You're doing amazing. I love you. You've got this. Everything's better on the other side. Don't worry about this person. Let them do what they've got to do. Let them. I love what Mel Robbins says, and that book's really good, by the way. Let them. Just let them do. Let them be where they want to be, who they want to be with. Because what you're wanting now is realness, right? You're wanting someone to show you what it's like to be in a real, connected, supportive relationship. And that means you honouring yourself, standing up for yourself, putting yourself first. Everywhere you go, there you are. And everywhere they go, there they are. And you know them pretty well. So good luck. Good luck to the next one. I hope you found this video useful. If you'd like any more support, if you'd like to work with me, if you'd like to come on the Conscious Creators Masters Academy, there's more information in the description below. And I've also got my Valentine's special workshop, which is on the 12th of February. So any more information, I'll leave the details in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.